how the problems appear is not where the causes lie. The causes are underneath the appearance, and this lack of understanding between the symptom and the cause is really, it's the reason why medical people and unfortunately why alternative practitioners will foolishly and futilely attempt to address health by dealing with symptoms, by focusing on symptoms, completely missing the opportunity to make real changes in the health of the body. And even worse, to confuse us and obfuscate, to create a situation where we don't know what the heck to do. Listen, guys, the cause of all diseases, all physiologic diseases from a physical perspective are simple. They're not confusing, they're not difficult, and for the most part, they have nothing to do with your symptoms. Or I shouldn't say nothing to do with your symptoms, but they're not the causes of your symptoms. There's only 3 real reasons why the body breaks down, or 4 if you will. I call it SSTI, and you've heard me talk about it a million times. Starvation, suffocation, toxification leading to inflammation. I don't care if you've got an ingrown toenail or you've got acne or you've got atherosclerosis. If it's a chronic issue, if it's something that's not getting better and it's occurring over and over and over again and it's getting worse and worse and worse, all you got is SSTI. And please don't confuse your symptoms for the causes. You got to address the cause, and the symptom will take care of itself. Address the starvation by using nutritional supplementation and food strategies, and working on digestive health and making sure you're absorbing nutrients. Work on the suffocation element by making sure you're practicing your deep breathing techniques and moving your body around, making sure you're working on the toxicity aspect by not putting the toxins in the body, patching up a leaky gut, and making sure that you're improving detoxification through deep breathing or exhalation, making sure you're having regular bowel movements. These are ways that we can detoxify, improving lymphatic circulation by exercising, moving your body, getting on a trampoline. All of this will lead to reduced inflammation, which will lead to reduced starvation, suffocation, and toxification, and you guaranteed are going to feel better. And if you do it long enough, you're going to get better. First, you're going to feel better, and then you're going to get better, guaranteed. Let us show you how we can do this, how you can do this, how we can do it together by giving us a call at 855-660-4261, 855-660-4261. Let us show you how easy good health can be. All right, Mel in Austin, what's going on? Welcome to the bright side. Mel in Austin. Hey Mel.
Ben, can you hear me?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing really well, thank you. Ben, I'm calling on behalf of a 23-year-old named Kelly, a woman who suffered a traumatic brain injury due to a car hitting her July. She was in a coma for 7 weeks. She's emerged from it about 2 weeks ago. She's now in a neurological rehab unit here in Austin.
Okay.
And basically her presenting symptoms are she's had some infrequent seizures that lasted 60 seconds, and the right side of her body is the impaired side as far as paralysis. And here's the bottom line. She's on a belly feeding tube, and they did a swallow test. She can swallow. So at this point, what would you recommend for high-quality nutrition? Lots.
First of all, the specifics of how her body is breaking down are not as important as the fact that it is breaking down. And this is not a degenerative condition, not yet anyway. It's more of a traumatic condition, but the healing protocols are still going to be the same. She's got to pound the nutrients in, first of all, in liquid form. They say she's being fed through a belly tube, right?
Yes.
Okay, can they get, you're going to, when you're on a belly tube, you're in the hospital owns you. So you can't really do things unless you have the hospital's permission when you're in a condition like this. That having been said, if they're willing, any kind of nutrients that you can put inside that belly tube are going to be helpful. Specifically electrical nutrients, that is the B vitamins, and electrolytes. The B vitamins are especially important for growth and repair. And because of their water solubility, they're urinated out, so you can run deficient in these things very quickly if you're not replacing them. So using the B vitamins are important, and all electrolytes, potassium, calcium, sodium, magnesium, all of these are going to be important if you can get those in the belly tube. Vitamin C, excuse me, Vitamin C is unspeakably important for growth and repair, and again, it's water soluble, so it's going to be flushed out every time she goes to the bathroom or urinates. Anytime anybody goes to the bathroom or urinates, you're losing your vitamin C and B complex and electrolytes, so it's important to keep those, to keep replacing those. Protein is also very, very important for rebuilding and growth and repair. Making sure she's getting enough protein and amino acids is going to be important, especially the building amino acids like arginine. It's probably the most important of the building amino acids. So many more things to do. Minerals are also important. Again, you'll have to get the hospital to permit minerals in the feeding tubes. Zinc, as we've been talking about for the last couple of days, is very important. Magnesium is very important. Calcium, obviously, is very important. Selenium can be helpful. MSM sulfur can be helpful. These are all growth and repair kinds of nutrients. And then essential fatty acids are also going to be important, and also fatty vitamins like vitamins A and vitamins E. Vitamin D is also important. They're all important, really. I don't know how you're going to get them in the belly tube, though, is the problem, Mel.
What about tangy tangerine in the belly tube?
That'd be great if they'll let you. I don't know if they'll let you, though.
We'll work.
If you can do that, that would be a great thing to do. Pretty much anything you could do to provide nutritional support through that belly tube is going to be beneficial. Once she gets off the belly tube, you're going to have to do a lot of work with the digestive system. There's probably going to be some dysbiosis or messed up gut bacteria when she gets off the belly tube and when she recovers. But in the meantime, vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, vitamin A, and the Beyond Tangy Tangerine and essential fatty acids, they're all super duper important. Pretty much every single thing you could do with a body that's with someone who's that compromised is going to be helpful. And you're just going to have to work with the hospital. Unfortunately, like I say, they own her body, and you're going to have to get their permission to do anything.
Hey, I need to ask you two more questions.
Sure, Mel.
What about using phosphatidylserine or glycerophosphocholine?
You know, those are they're not fundamental. They're great, but they're not fundamental. They're certainly not like the Mighty 90. They're not. I don't want to say they're bad, but they're not like the Mighty 90. Phosphatidylserine and phosphatidylcholine, these are lecithin type molecules, and they're very, very important for neural development and healing the brain. Incredibly important. Just give her some lecithin. These specialty nutrients like phosphatidylserine and I think you said phosphatidylcholine or glycerylcholine, these are all less high-tech, souped-up versions of components that are found in lecithin, and they're very, very important. I'm not diminishing their importance, but you can get the same thing out of lecithin. Hang tight, Mel. We'll finish up when we come back, okay? Don't go away. If you're on hold, we'll get to you when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network.
Hello, it's Tom Chenault from The Tom Chenault Show. We are experts in home-based business and residual income. We show people how to make money from their home, either part-time or full-time, and in partnership with Genesis Communication Network, we've organized a team to fight back about people not having money, time, or health. And we need your help. What we want you to do is, if you've got an interest in building an organization to fight back against people taking our money, taking our time, and taking our health, we want to talk to you. All you need to do is call this number, 855-308-8326. Again, all you want to do is call 855-308-8326. You can make a tremendous amount of money and end up fighting for a great cause. Please call us right now.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R-value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866. What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 square meals you'll need in an emergency. So the Freeze Dry Guys 3 square meal unit sale is just the ticket. A variety pack of tasty, nourishing breakfast, lunch, and dinner on sale now. Breakfast is Freeze Dry Guys' favorite. Hot oatmeal and sweet dehydrated bananas. Lunch is Mountain House freeze-dried hot macaroni and cheese and crisp green beans. And dinner is Mountain House long grain wild rice pilaf and hearty beef stew, vegetables, and gravy. Call Freeze Dry Guy and ask for details on the 126 serving 3 square meals unit. One case normally $164.37. Sale price at only $138.90. Save over $25. Get 2 or 3 cases and save even more. Or ask about Freeze Dry Guys Fall Chili Special. Always free shipping to lower 48 states. Call 866-404-3663 or click freezedryguy.com. And hurry, the Fall Chili Special and 3 square meals unit are on sale while supplies last. From the Freeze Dry Guy, the finest freeze-dried and dehydrated foods available for long-term storage, period.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
I was just listening to that commercial about fluoride. Did you know zinc is one of the best ways, using zinc supplements are one of the best ways to protect yourself from fluoride? There's actually zinc will complex with fluoride. Using 50 milligrams of zinc, if you're interested in protecting yourself from fluoride, using 50 milligrams of zinc could be a good strategy. Okay, 855-660-4261 is our number. We're talking to Mel in Texas. Yeah, Mel, phosphatidylserine, and I think you said, what was the other one you said, glycerol? Glycerol phosphacholine. Yeah, those are souped up versions of components that are found in lecithin. And yes, indeed, they're very important for brain health, for memory, for learning, in the sense that these are elements that are found in nerve cells, in the myelin, in the outside part of nerve cells. But she's got bigger fish to fry. If she really wants to do something, or you really want to do something for her, don't waste your money, in my opinion anyway, don't waste your money on phosphatidylserine or glycerol phosphacholine. Get her some lecithin, which contains all that stuff.
Well, what about the Mighty 90 and then supplementing more B's and
C? That's what I would be doing, absolutely. And yeah, the Mighty 90 and then higher amounts of the water-soluble nutrients, which, as I say, are flushed out and typically not replaced. And they're very, very important. The B vitamins are crazily important for the brain. I mean, it's hard to even express how fundamentally important the B vitamins are for the brain. B for brain, just think of it that way. In addition to B for building, but B for brain, they're your brain vitamins. And the quintessential brain vitamins. Yes, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So I know what to do now, and at least this first blush step.
Yeah, stay in touch. Let me know how she's doing.
I will. Thank
you, Mel. God bless. Bye-bye. Okay, oh my goodness, Jerry in Texas has been holding on forever. What's up, Jerry? How you doing?
Hey, Ben. I'm trying to understand what causes endometriosis.
Osis. All you got to know is osis. Osis.
Osis?
Yes. You got a endometrial lining that's growing out of control. That's basically what you got. Endometrial lining is the lining on in the female reproductive system in the uterus that's shed every month. That lining overgrows. Whenever you have overgrowing tissue, you want to think about 2 things. I'm talking polyps, I'm talking cysts, I'm talking fibroids, I'm talking endometriosis. Whenever you have overgrowing tissue, you want to think about insulin and you want to think about estrogen. Those are the two major things to think about. Now, insulin is super easy to address. Excessive insulin production, you simply got to eat less insulin spiking foods. Insulin is, for the most part, a food hormone. And if you have insulin problems, and hundreds of millions of people have insulin problems. Can you imagine this? 150 million people have insulin problems. They tell you 100, it's probably 150 million. That's 1 out of 2 or 1 out of 3 Americans have insulin problems, and it's strictly an eating issue. So number one for endometriosis, which is excessive growth of the lining of the endometrium, you want to think of number one, insulin control. That means controlling blood sugar, which it means controlling the kinds of foods you eat. That means staying away from bread and pasta and potatoes and fruit juice and desserts and all the foods we talk about that you want to minimize. I don't mean zero tolerance necessarily, but at least reducing your intake of these kinds of foods. And then using nutrients that help your insulin work better. The Sweeties from Youngevity, one of Dr. Wallach's most brilliant creations, chromium and vanadium together. Chromium and vanadium have tremendous abilities to help stabilize insulin and improve the processing of sugar. Same with the B vitamins, especially thiamine and niacin. In fact, niacin and chromium go hand in hand. They work together in something called the GTF.